Good evening. Hello, we are live. I hope you can hear me okay. Welcome to Reiki Live. My name is Kerri Wade, and I am an Asui Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki practitioner, and I live here in Arizona. So, my website is kerriwade.com. Feel free to go there if you'd like any other information about Reiki. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I've got pop-ups coming up here. Oh, shit. Shoot. So anyway, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. It's been a couple of months now since I've done a live. I just returned from India. I was there for just about a month with travel time. And I had an amazing experience. I went with the Amrit Yoga Institute. And it was a 3-week spiritual journey through India. Hi, Christine. Hi, Diana. Thanks for joining me tonight. And so anyway, I was in India for 3 weeks. There was a change of scenery every week. So the very first week, we were actually staying at an ashram in a small village called Malav. And it's outside of Ahmedabad, India. And that was quite the experience. If you've never been to an ashram, it's different. It's different. It was, I think it was really, really, how can I describe it? It's really hard to describe. I think that it was very nourishing to my soul, and it gave me an experience I've never had before. It was a little challenging at times, I won't lie. You miss little things like hot water and a real shower, mainly. And the food was okay, but it didn't always agree with me. And so I kind of lived on protein bars mostly that week and limited it to one meal down at the community eating place. And every day we had different lessons. We were studying the Bhagavad Gita and the Yoga Sutras. So in the morning, we were being taught by Gurudev Amrit Desai in what's called darshan. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically just, lessons, sitting with the guru, and he's teaching different things. And then in the afternoons, we were taught by his daughter Kamini, who I did my Yoga Nidra training with last year. And so our days were filled with some really, really valuable stuff, really great lessons, great people that I met along the way. And some people were just there for that week. We had different people that came for either the entire 3-week program, and we had people that came for just 1 or 2 weeks of either part of it. So the first week was at the ashram. It's a beautiful, beautiful temple. And it was sort of the lineage part of the whole experience. It's where Babaji Kripalu is buried, and this temple is built on top of where he is buried. And he was the teacher for Gurudev Amrit Desai. And so it was a little bit learning about the lineage. We also went to the little village where Gurudev lived until he was 10 years old. It's a little pottery village. We went to another ashram where Kripalu actually spent a lot of time in meditation and a lot of awakenings that he went through. And we went to the place where Gurudev first met Kripalu. And so it was really interesting in that aspect. The people of India are amazing. And it's actually a very beautiful country, very beautiful. The people are so kind, and we almost felt like movie stars, really, because they very much want to connect with you. They want to speak English with you because most of them know English, or at least some English. And so they're very eager to practice with you. They want to have their picture taken with you. And, even driving by in the bus, people are waving on the side. We're waving back. Just beautiful, beautiful heart-based people. That was the most amazing part of that journey, really, is all of the people. So hi, Neve. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Shelley. So anyway, that was the first week of our experience. I did have a day with Deli Belly. If you were following my Facebook posts, Deli Belly is diarrhea and it's no fun. And so that was not a good day, but I kind of laid low for an extra day after that. After that, everything was fine. I felt fine. So some people thought I was sick the whole time. I wasn't sick the whole time, just the one day, really. So the second week, we did the Golden Triangle tour. And so we flew from Ahmedabad to Jaipur, and we were in Jaipur for 3 nights, stayed at a very charming hotel that was only 24 rooms, amazing staff, and amazing service, amazing food. Prices were good. We did some shopping. We did sightseeing. We went to the Amber Fort, which was, I think my Fitbit logged 74 flights of stairs that day. That wasn't the day I hit over 20,000 steps. That was another day. But we did a lot of walking. We did a lot of sightseeing. Didn't do as much shopping as I really would have liked to. We didn't have that much time to shop, like an hour and a half or something like that. So, but Jaipur is a beautiful city. It's very vibrant, and the traffic is crazy. I can't even describe what it's like driving in that city. That one night we went on a ride on a tuk-tuk. A whole group of us, we were in separate tuk-tuks. These are the little, it's like the front end of it is like a little motorcycle attached to a golf cart, really is what it comes down to. And a 2-lane road really means about 6 to 8 vehicles can pass at the same time, side by side, bumper to bumper. It's just crazy. It's almost like a race all the time. And it was it was great. It was a great time. I laughed the whole time. It was an adrenaline rush, almost like zip lining, It was just like crazy adrenaline, so much fun. And I would not like to drive in India. I'll say that for sure. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mark. We also went to Agra the next day by bus. And Agra's where the Taj Mahal is. So we were at the Taj Mahal at sunrise. And we were just in Agra one night. And the Taj Mahal is amazingly beautiful. The grounds are incredible. Everything is symmetrical, and it's just an amazing place to be. The Taj Mahal is actually a tomb, which a lot of people don't know. And in fact, we were even talking on the bus when we were on our way to the Taj Mahal. And I asked the question, I said, what's inside of it? And we didn't know. We didn't even know really what it was. And so you kind of realize how stupid you are sometimes. Welcome if you're just joining me. I'm just kind of giving a little brief overview of my trip to India. And I'll be sharing things in the weeks to come as well. But, and then from Agra, we took a bus to Delhi, and New Delhi actually. And wow, Delhi is a gorgeous city, and it's really a very westernized city. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, there's all the embassies are there, incredible temples. It's very clean there. It's very clean there. And we got to do some shopping, went to 1 or 2 temples, and just we were in a beautiful 5-star hotel that was just elegant as all get out. It was really a nice treat, especially after the ashram. We go like from one extreme to the next extreme. I don't know how many showers I took during our Golden Triangle week, but it seemed like I was taking a shower every 15 minutes. It was awesome. And then from there, we took a train to Jim Corbett National Park, which is kind of basically in the foothills in the at the base of the Himalayas. So it was a much colder climate up there. We stayed in a very charming property called Acorn Hideaway, and it borders on the preserve. And so you have all the jungle sounds there. Oh my gosh, so many crazy animal sounds. We didn't know what they were, where they were coming from. Monkeys everywhere. Everywhere. Monkeys are walking around like dogs and cats. And they're kind of mean little guys too. So you had to be careful if you were carrying food or anything like that. Sometimes somebody from the hotel would escort you if you were trying to carry food like from the restaurant to your room. I was never brave enough to do that. I did have to chase one out of our room though. The window was open and I came in the room and I looked over and he was sitting there on the windowsill like ready to step into the room. So I shoot him off with a roll of toilet paper. That was my big defense. And that was amazing. And we had the darshans in the morning with Guru Dev and then our lessons with Kamini in the afternoon. And that week it was all about prana, working with prana, which is energy. Same as ki in Japanese as in Reiki, and chi in Chinese. And it's all about moving energy, how to move energy out of the body and just, connecting with our source nature. So I loved the third week. I could have easily stayed for another week. It was an amazing week. And again, all of the people that we met were amazing, beautiful people. The wildlife that we got to see was beautiful. The people in our group were just, I made some amazing new friends and some wonderful new relationships. And so I'm so grateful for it all. That's just kind of like a quick wrap up of what we did. So I'll be sharing more as we go through the weeks. But just I know a lot of people have been sending me messages and asking about it. So that's just kind of a quick little recap of our week. So how you doing, Hope? It's good to see you on here. Hi, Tanya. And hi, Beth. I'm actually seeing comments tonight. This is awesome. Sometimes I don't on here for some reason. So thank you for being here. If you'd like to share this out on your own Facebook page or with any groups you belong to, I would be so grateful. And I'm going to be doing some Reiki here. I've taken a little bit of extra time talking about all the India stuff. But I'm going to be doing some Reiki. If you're not familiar with Reiki, well, Reiki is energy. Reiki actually is translated from Japanese as spiritual life force energy. And it's beautiful for clearing and balancing our chakras and filling us up with this life force energy that we need to survive. The prana runs everything. When you do an in-person session, typically Reiki is done with just a light touch. Sometimes it's just hands over the body. In distance sessions, basically it works kind of like, it works by energy waves. So just like, your cell phone, you connect with somebody else across the globe with these energy waves. We don't see it. We don't see the connection. We're not physically connected. But the energy is conducting the phone call, right? So basically, distance Reiki works the same way. I'm setting my intention to send you that healing with Reiki. You are setting your intention to receive that healing, that energy, and we just make it happen. So all you have to do here tonight is just sit back and relax and set your intention to receive. Reiki is a smart energy, and by that I mean it goes wherever it is most needed. So even though we can set an intention for what we would like some healing around, it's going to go where it's needed the most. It works from the root of the problem, okay, of whatever it is that's going on with you, whether it's something physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. It will start at the root of that and fill that life force energy back up in you. So, hi, Sarah Bear. Hello, Jody. And so anyway, that's kind of what we're going to do here. So I would invite you, if you do have an intention, to just bring it to mind. Maybe it's something you're working through physically. Maybe it's something you're working through emotionally, mentally. Guru Dev says that all of our problems have to be solved inside. We have no problems outside of ourselves. So if, for example, you're in a relationship that maybe has gone south, it's not so great, it's not something outside yourself. It's not that person. It's within us. And they're problems for us because we have a memory of how something happened in the past. We have an expectation of how it should be, how it's supposed to happen. And we kind of sabotage ourselves, really. It's really kind of dumb. It's such a simple thing when you realize what it is. It's such a simple thing to fix, but it's not easy. So Guru Dev tells us that we have to release our memories in order to bring ourselves peace, to bring ourselves happiness, to live our lives in the present moment. Because if we're living through a memory, we're not present. We're not in the here and now. And happiness is going to be found in the here and now when we stay present. So I know I don't say this as beautifully and eloquently as he does. So I'm trying to just kind of paraphrase a little bit of his messages. And if you follow Amrit Yoga on Facebook, typically on Saturday mornings, I think Saturday or Sunday mornings, he does a darshan on there. Not when he's traveling, and he's going to be traveling at least for another week, maybe 2 weeks. So, but watch his live darshans because he's a wonderful teacher. He really is. So our problems are inside problems. They're not outside of us, but we seek the answers outside, right? I love the story that Wayne Dyer shares. I know I've shared it on here before about how he went outside looking for his keys, and he's kind of underneath the street light looking for his keys that he lost. Neighbor comes up and he says, "What are you looking for, Wayne?" Wayne says, "I lost my keys. I'm trying to find my keys." And neighbor gets down, is trying to help him find his keys. They're looking everywhere, can't find them. And his neighbor says, "Well, do you know where you lost him?" He says, "Yeah, inside my house." And so that's kind of an example, though, of how we look for things outside of us when really the work needs to be done inside of us. So going inside to solve what we need to solve, it comes basically from forgetting who we are. When we incarnate, we forget our source nature. We forget that we are source. And so it's just remembering that we are source, and remembering that we are infinite, eternal, and whole, just as we are. I'm going to share some more things on this in the weeks to come, kind of, different ways to relate to it and that sort of thing. So that's what I love about Yoga Nidra, though, is how it connects us back to that source. And that's why everybody feels so incredible after that session, why they wake up and or come back to, when they're not really asleep, but come back to the present, and they're like, what the hell was that? We forget, we often feel like there's something missing, and it's that connection. That's what's missing. We're forgetting, and we're supposed to forget. That's okay. That's how it's set up. And so anyway, I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but there you go. I'm still on jet lag. I'm getting caught up, but I'm still not quite 100% yet. I just got back on Wednesday night. So anyway, let's do some Reiki, okay? So I'd invite you just to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that and you're someplace that you can do that. Take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. And again, deep breath in. And release it with a sigh. Just sit back and feel that stillness, that quietness. The mind never shuts up, but we can let it become background noise. And that's what we do when we meditate or do yoga nidra. Yoga nidra is a meditation process. If you're not familiar with that term, and takes us to that really deep still point because it's done differently. Yoga nidra is done through a series of breathing techniques and body awarenesses, and it takes us to that really deep still place where we reconnect with our source nature. I've set my intention to send you Reiki. All you need to do is set your intention to receive it. Just allowing it to go where it needs to go. If you have something specific you would like it to help you with, set that intention too. So I'm going to try to be back on Tuesday nights now to do the Reiki. There will be a Tuesday here and there that I have to miss. I'll give you a heads up for that, but I've missed doing these. And I know some of you guys have missed it too. Thank you for your sweet comments and your messages that you send me. I really appreciate it. If you ever want to do a one-on-one Reiki session, whether you're here or you want it by distance, you can go on my website, kerriwade.com, and everything is on there. You can book on there. You can send me messages through there if you have questions. You can also reach out through Facebook and send me a private message with any questions that you have. Reiki is a beautiful way to relieve our stress. And when we can get the body to relax and the mind to relax, we can heal naturally. Everything gets lined back up properly. Our energy is restored. And healing can happen on any level. As I mentioned in the beginning, I do two kinds of Reiki. I do the Usui Reiki, and I also do Karuna Reiki. Both the same energy. Karuna is a little bit different in that it's very much the energy of Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, a very divine mother type of energy. So it's very gentle. It's very nurturing. Can help us heal some really tough things, past traumas, that sort of thing, without having to feel so much pain, without it having to be so jarring to us. I love the gentle nature of Karuna Reiki. There's a train going by. Well, not like right by my house, but within a mile of me. Trains are noisy. I'm going to be pulling a postcard from Spirit at the end with a beautiful message for all of us from Spirit. So, hang out. If there's anything in particular you want to share in the comments, please feel free to do so. This is a no judgment zone here. Anybody who is rude is eliminated off of my Facebook. So this is a kind and caring and nurturing group. If there's anything, any particular thing that you're feeling or experiencing, love to hear about it. You can also private message me if you prefer that. There's something else I was just going to say and I forgot. It'll come back. Maybe. I love the feeling of Reiki. It's so peaceful and calm. People experience different things during a Reiki session. Some will feel temperatures like heat or cold. Some will see colors. A lot of people feel vibrations or tingling or numbness. Some will get like little body ticks or jerks. You know, it's just energy moving, energy releasing. There's no wrong and right way to experience it because some people really don't experience anything in the moment, but they'll notice that something has shifted maybe a day later or a couple days later. I don't know about you guys, but I feel amazing. I'm starting to feel revitalized. I think I'm waking up. I get that afternoon slump. Late afternoon. You know, when I started doing these live videos a couple of years ago, I was doing them every day, every morning at 7 a.m. That's really early for me, by the way. Every day. And then I went to once a week and started doing the Reiki during the lives. And I've done that for like the last year. And then towards the end of the year, as things got busy with holidays and stuff, I just did it on the third Thursday for the last couple months of the year. And so I missed January completely. I was kind of hoping maybe I'd be able to jump on and do a live from India, but the Wi-Fi was very spotty. Some places it was really good and strong. Other places it was almost non-existent. And yet in others we only had it like in the lobby of the hotel. Didn't have it in our rooms. So that was something else that was challenging for me because I am kind of overly connected usually. So that was a beautiful opportunity for me to let go of that and to disconnect a little bit. You know, when you don't have control over things like that, you have to just let them go. And amazingly, the world didn't fall apart. Everything that needed to get done got done. But I didn't have a lot of control over it. So if you're somebody who likes to have a plan and control your plan, it's humbling. It was a great lesson in letting go, though, for me. I learned some really wonderful lessons during my trip. Some good, some not so good, but all necessary. And I'm grateful for all of them. So, bottom line, that's what matters, right? Oh, Sarah, Kitty came closer to the phone. Rubbed her face. Oh, Kitty's sick. Sarah's kitty's sick. She's a very, very old kitty. She's a grandma kitty, and she's just beautiful. And so let's send lots of extra Reiki to Kitty. And send her some hearts and some love. Our animals. Oh, I missed my doggy so much when I was gone. Oh, I missed my family too, my friends, of course. It wasn't just my dog. We love our fur babies, don't we? Hi, Tony. Tony was in India with me the last week. She didn't have to go through showering and bathing in buckets and doing laundry in buckets, washing her hair in a bucket. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you though, when I went to India, my whole thing was to not have any expectations and to stay present in the moment. And I have to say I wasn't disappointed with any of it because I didn't know what to expect. I had no expectations. Wow, that was huge. That was really huge. There were some people that were disappointed because they thought it would be one way or another way or have different components to it. Our attachments are what kind of mess us up. We're attached to the outcome. So letting go of that attachment to the outcome, letting go of the expectations, back to the memories, how we think it should be or how it's been before, and so we have an idea of what it's supposed to be. Letting go of that. Letting go and surrendering that. And just staying in the present moment. It's a life-changing experience. And it's something that we have to consciously practice every day. I love how Guru Dev says, I'm planting the seed. I can plant the seed, but it's up to us to water it and nurture it, or it will just die. So I don't know about you, but I've been to plenty of seminars and classes where I've learned some really great things and I walk out of there all excited and then I never look at it again. And it dies. So it's a practice, and it takes commitment to practice it. But we have the choice to do that, so. Your energy feels so amazing tonight. Thank you. I needed this. I hope you did too. So I'm going to close the Reiki now so that we can pull a postcard from Spirit. I would invite you just to take a moment to feel grateful. To just let that little spark of knowing that you are source energy. You are connected. We are connected. And I honor you for taking time out of your day to stop and connect for a moment and just be here in this energy. I honor you for allowing yourself that time. We're very busy doing all the time, doing and thinking. And when you allow yourself to just be and feel, that's when shift happens. So thank you for doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We needed that. Yay. Sarah saying hi to Tony. Hi, Linda. How are you? You added your Reiki to mine. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Neve. Okay, let's do a postcard from Spirit. There's a Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. And I think this is the step that have not been done on here for a while anyway. So, it's been a while. I might be wrong. We get the same card as we had a month ago. Well, no, 2 months ago. I love these cards. They're just beautiful messages from Spirit, and they're always just perfect. So here's our message. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. You can't make this shit up. This is the card we drew, right? When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what it is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Is that beautiful? There you go. See? Letting go of those expectations. I'm telling you, it's key. Key. Okay. Thank you for being here. Again, my website is kerriwade.com. Should be a link in my about information on here. Make sure you follow and sign up for notifications. And I believe I'll see you next Tuesday right here on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and blessings to you. I'll see you next time. I can't stop it. The button's not working. Oh my God, what's going on? Okay, I'm trying to say goodbye. Guys, this is really weird. Okay. Well, Spirit, take the wheel. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try this. Wow. Never had that happen. Okay, we'll see if this works. And now, I am a dork. Thanks, Kelly. I swear, this is so weird. None of my buttons are working. Wow. Mercury retrograde, right? It started 2 days ago. Oh my God. It's all about communications, messes up communications. So here we go. Yeah, seriously. I'm trying to hit. I am your dork, thank you. Hi, Loretta. The nail on the head for me today. I greatly appreciate. Oh, very good. I'm so glad. So glad. Okay, well, I guess we'll just hang out here and wait for my phone to die. No, seriously, this is so weird. This is freaking me out. Oh my God. Seriously, it's not gonna quit. Okay. We'll see if I can just shut it down. I might not be able to save, so it is what it is, right? Yeah, at least we get to talk this way. I'm forced to stay here. Okay, well, let's just start some more Reiki, huh? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Seriously, it won't stop, guys. That's new. You like my cup? Isn't it pretty? I got this at Vision Quest 2 or 3 years ago when I went to see Candace over there one night. So you know that's been a while ago because Candace hasn't been in Phoenix for a while. So, okay, well, I'll try again. That's so freaking funny. Okay. Am I still there? Yeah, so am I. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to shut it down. I'm glad you guys are liking this. Oh my God, this is hysterical. What in the hell? Yeah. It's like totally frozen. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna shut it down then, okay? So maybe goodbye. Oh, I froze for a few seconds. It's because I was like flipping back and forth between apps. No! Lime nose, Kelly. You're a dork. Today's National Wine Day. Did you know that? Drink wine day or something like that? You know, I don't want to be a party pooper, so I might have to have a glass of wine. But not if I can't ever get this to stop. Oh, holy cow. Welcome to my life, guys. Okay, I'm just going to stop it now, so we'll see if this works. Love ya. Bye-bye.